elected was like, oh my God, the sky is falling and the earth is on fire because of artificial intelligence. And even now, because President Trump is championing it, they can't say one nice thing about the incredible amount of money that's being spent in the United States to advance something that will make our lives better.
So that last little bit will make our lives better. Like, we don't quite necessarily know yet. If you've got like a mid-level white-collar job and you're now unemployable because your job can be done by some AI agent off of ChatGPT.
Doesn't that further socialism too? Of what we're just seeing in New York City, doesn't that drive, no, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, but
my worry with you, and I love AI, is that it further drives people into socialism and this quote redistribution because AI is taking away our livelihood.
Yes, like these are, and like if we get to this super intelligence, there are massive questions about where AI is going. And then like purely from an investor standpoint, like I am pumped, like I am jacked, like we call it the Super Bowl. I think a lot of these stocks are going to the moon. As a societal ill, like that's an entirely different question, and that's kind of like too big for my caveman brain to like comprehend that sort of thing. But like I appreciate the skepticism. I think it should be met with a healthy dose of skepticism at every single turn as to what it's going to do. And I think you're starting to see, layoffs and job cuts, especially at some of the larger players, because a lot of these entry-level jobs are going to be automated away. And it's like, why are we bringing in foreign students if entry-level kids can't get kids coming out of college can't get jobs? Why are we doing any H-1Bs? Like these entry-level, low-level, white-collar jobs are going to be the biggest casualty.
They're not going to go away. They're going to have to figure out how to integrate the use of these AI agents, and that's what's happening in college right now. I know it for a fact.
I mean, you talk about this, Taylor, the rise of socialism because of all this displacement. I mean, I do think that's the risk. If you foment fear constantly about AI, what you're basically doing is handing a huge invitation to the Mamdanis of the world to say, be afraid, be very afraid, but I've got the solution. We're going to redistribute all the income. Government's going to solve this problem. So I just don't like approaching this with fear. I actually think you're approaching it with humility, saying, I can't get my head around where the future's going on this. But if you approach it with leftist certainty, you will end up with leftist reality, which is redistribution.
Alex Karp basically just said what Taylor said, which is that all these people with these advanced degrees are going to be made obsolete, are throwing their toys, they're distraught, and they're voting for Mamdani.